Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 9 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Lenoir County where a man is now facing charges after Kinston police pulled him over, found drugs, and now charging him with identity theft charges as well. Yesterday, Kinston police pulled over 39-year-old Christopher Foy on East Washington Avenue. During the stop, officers say they saw signs of narcotics violations. A search revealed crack cocaine, a plastic baggie containing a small amount of cocaine, an open container of liquor, and marijuana. Now, during the investigation and arrest, police say Foy gave officers his brother's identifying information. His true identity was confirmed later, and he was arrested. Now, Foy was taken to the Lenoir County Jail and was charged with the following: felony possession of cocaine, possession of a Schedule II controlled substance, identity theft, simple possession of marijuana, and possession of drug paraphernalia. He's currently in jail under no bond. And of course, last night was President Trump's State of the Union address, and NBC's Tracy Wilkins has more on the address.
As President Trump addressed members of Congress for the second year of his second term.
Our nation is back, bigger, better, richer, and stronger than ever before.
Divisions between the two parties were evident, especially on issues like the state of the economy.
They caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused that problem. You caused that problem.
The president boasted a stronger economy, one of the many issues more than half of Americans believe he's failing on, according to recent polling. Trump also made his case on his tariffs in front of the Supreme Court justices who recently ruled limiting his ability to levy them.
But the good news is that almost all countries and corporations want to keep the deal that they already made.
The president touted ending wars while promising he will not allow Iran to pursue a nuclear weapon.
I will never allow the world's #1 sponsor of terror, which they are by far, to have a nuclear weapon.
Several Democrats boycotted the speech, while some who were there at times shouted in protest, especially apparent when the president accused Democrats of supporting sanctuary cities and not his immigration policies.
They're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
It was a point Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger addressed in the Democratic response.
Our president has sent poorly trained federal agents into our cities, where they have arrested and detained American citizens and people who aspire to be Americans, and they have done it without a warrant.
Spanberger also countered questioning if Americans are the ones who are benefiting most from the president's policies.
The scale of the corruption is unprecedented.
In Washington, Tracy Wilkins, NBC News.
Well, thank you, Tracy, for that report. We now want to turn to your weather forecast, and right now, a little bit more cloud cover than what we had yesterday. This is a view over Morehead City overlooking the Sanitary Restaurant. 51-degree air temperature comes with a southwesterly breeze at 18 miles an hour. Do want to say good morning to Esmeralda from Chinquapin. Thank you so much for joining me from Duplin County. Hopefully you're having a fantastic start to your Wednesday. As far as temperatures go today, though, we are going to be much warmer than yesterday. Already starting out warmer than where we were yesterday. High in Greenville yesterday, 44 degrees. Right now, here we are, 46. Feeling pretty nice. Southwesterly wind, a big reason why we have seen air temperatures come up overnight into this morning. Right now, those southwesterly winds blowing in at 16 miles an hour across central Pitt County. It is making it feel a little bit cooler. Right now, 46 feels like 40. But again, the wind chill's not going to be a factor in your forecast as we head through this afternoon, because those winds are going to be heating us up. But right now, we do have a touch of a wind chill. Right now, air temperatures in the mid to upper 40s, where wind chills have us feeling like we're more in the upper 30s to mid 40s for many inland areas. Wind chills less of a factor along the coast, but winds are present everywhere. Right now, we've got about a 10 to 20 mile per hour sustained breeze across the east, everything coming in out of the southwest, and that again will carry your air temperatures into the 60s later on today. By 2 o'clock, looking at a flat 60-degree reading. May see a few peaks of sunshine at times, but I wouldn't try to plan my day around it. It is, again, going to be mostly, if not completely, cloudy through pretty much the entirety of today. We may, again, catch a few brief sun breaks later on this evening. As far as what we've got coming in for tomorrow, cloud cover persists overnight tonight. Rain showers may start to show up later this evening into the overnight hours, but I think tomorrow as well as Friday are going to prove to be the wet days of the week, and that is going to bring down about a quarter of an inch of rain throughout most of eastern North Carolina, quarter to maybe half an inch of rain coming up for tomorrow. As we head into Friday, we could see those numbers again. So in total, over a 2-day stretch, may end up seeing about 3/4 of an inch of rain, maybe half an inch to an inch, so even about 3/4. Regardless, it is going to remain cloudy, and it will stay relatively warm as we head into your Thursday. Friday, we will cool down, though. Here's a look at how everything's going to be coming together. Today, the cloud cover and the rain showers brought in by a cold front that will approach eastern North Carolina, but will not make it all the way through. And then another area of low pressure is going to be digging its way south, grabbing up quite a bit of warm air out of the Gulf and sending it into eastern North Carolina. There you can see that low pressure doing just that. And a secondary low follows up behind that one, which keeps that opportunity of rain in the forecast as we head into your really tail end of this week into the upcoming weekend, giving it about a 30% chance of rain early Saturday morning. Friday night into Saturday, we've got another round of rain right now. As far as I know, the baseball game is still on for Friday, but rain chances may hamper the timing of that game. Something, again, we've been mentioning over the past several days. Still not, again, locked in as far as those rain chances go. So if you are planning on heading to Clark LeClaire on Friday, understand that rain showers are a part of the forecast and may impact the timing of the game. Now, Sunday, looking at air temperatures in the upper 60s. Some areas could push into the low 70s, but we will cool off behind that as temps drop from 69 degrees on Sunday to the low 60s on Monday, mid 50s by Tuesday, and then we start to warm up again as we head towards next Wednesday. That's all we have time for today's 9 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by ENC Pirate Realty.